Hi everyone, this is David Ph.D with Books of Child, and today we're reading The 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. Now today we're reading chapter 48, Think About Who You Ought to Be. Now, the intro to this chapter says, well, if you could snap your fingers and change anything about yourself in your life, what would you change? And essentially it comes down to the more you direct yourself. Now listen to these words, it's very important. Direct yourself. That means action. The more you direct yourself towards a better, more fulfilling life, the more you can actually lead a better, more fulfilling life. The more you direct yourself towards a fantasy life, the less satisfied you will be with who you are. And the more frustrated you will become as you fail to attain the fantasy. That is real important. Now the example they give is of somebody who works in communications, and every single day, well every day as I say, there's a different person doing a job. Now why this is she has signed up for job sharing. Why did she do that? So that she can spend every other day with her child, which I think is a fantastic thing, because this person actually has that as who they want to be. They want to be an active parent, and a healthy family life is a priority for them. So instead of dreaming of the day that happens, she put it into action. Just fantastic. That's the way. I remember I was once told about that. In the pursuit of success, it's actually quite an interesting thing. Somebody told me a great success is simply achieving a healthy family. And never take that for granted. If you get older, that is something to really focus on. It is, especially today, it is not easy. So it comes down, and that's one of those things. It's a day-to-day thing. You don't dream of this stuff. This stuff happens every day. It's what I think it's Dr. Seuss that said, life is what's happening as you're making plans. So that is very true. We all have grand plans. We all have dreams. The case study actually by the end by Bybee, Luther and Ziegler in 1997 states that people who are focused on the ideal life they could lead are 34% more likely to be anxious and self-conscious about their lives, while people focused on the life they ought to lead are more caring about other people in their lives and actually 21% more oriented toward achieving in their career. Now, this is something I'm working through right now as we speak. That's why these videos are being done. There is obviously the long-term goal, but it's gonna be there, and hopefully it's gonna stay there for a while. You don't want all your life to just go away in a flash, but you gotta plan the journey. You gotta set out the days. That's why I love the system I'm trying to come up with. Is essentially taking a year. You're gonna have about 0 to 120 of them. That's the limit, as far as I know. That's pretty much the limit. You're gonna have 0 to 120 of them years in your life, very, very likely. Just saying, we're gonna go off probability. So you can take that, and you can start working down from that. Okay, well, we've got 120 of these potentially, maybe more, maybe a whole lot less. You never know. Now let's take one of these. What's in a year? It's 52 weeks, 26 fortnights, 12 months. You choose your block. You choose your little piece. I chose fortnights, not the game. I chose fortnights, just 2 weeks, 26 of them every year. Why did I choose that? I chose that because it's enough time, in my opinion. There might be studies on this, but this is just the way I'm experiencing it. Chose the 2 week, the fortnight session because it's enough time to actually require discipline if you set a start and finish target. A week is a bit short, a month is a bit long, and here's the other reason. It's also short enough that you have 26 of them every year, so you can actually augment them. You can actually change the trajectory of your year plan to go the way you need it to go. If it's every month, you only have 12 steps. You only have 12 chances to recalibrate the system. If you've got 52 weeks, it's a bit much. You might not be able to adequately exercise your discipline. So for me, this is the way I'm thinking about who I ought to be. I'm laying it out for a fortnight, piece by piece. Say, this fortnight I want to read this many books. I want to do this, I want to exercise this many times, I want to go swimming this many times, I want to go walking this many times, I want to go, let me just check that, so I want to abstain from drinking more than 4 coffees a day this many days of the week, etc, 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 etc. Set that thing forward, make it a plan, and set up a reward system however you work to it. I'd love to develop this thing properly. It'll be a real heap of fun. But essentially it goes about build that road. Build that road. Lay the groundwork. Don't just look into the distance and say, wow, look at that. Build the road. Get there. Get there, but you're going to have to build that road. You're going to have to plan it. You're going to have to lay the groundwork. Lay the foundation, most important of all. But get going with that. Be that person, or be the seed that is growing into that person. Don't just hope to get there. And not just through wishing, through actually working. And most importantly, that's also why I like the fortnight. Find your pace. Good thing about a fortnight, in my opinion, is it's enough time to see, okay, this is burning me out too fast. Okay, I need less of this, more of this. Okay, I'm not getting to that particular goal because that one's taking too much time. So you can recalibrate, adjust, and you have 26 of them every year. That's just what I'm trying to work on, trying to get a system going that works for me. Every single person will have a different system. Some will work for multiple people. But there's 8 billion of us on this planet. And we're very different. So you're gonna calibrate it as it suits you. I'm just giving my example, but it's how you get there. Get something in place to help you get those goals. I'm gonna be trimming a lot on mine in particular, because I know what I want, but I do not know how to get there yet. So I'm putting in the steps, thinking, what do I want? What can I get? What do I have to let go? Very important. Is it attainable? Really think about that. Is it actually attainable? Otherwise it will be something that's going to frustrate you. It will be something that will make you anxious. If all it is something you want, but you can't feasibly attain, you're not going to get it. Simple as that. You're just not going to get that. And it doesn't help you to want it if you can't get it. So lay it out. Get that road going. I know you can do it. All of us can. It's freaking awesome. It's a beautiful world with all its horrible things. It's still got loads of potential. So thank you very much. This has been the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. We just read chapter 48. And this has been Edward of Chart with Books of Chart. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a much better day after reading this. And I'll see you in the next chapter of this wonderful little book. So have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.